Hello, this is Ozzy and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, as always, it has, and yeah, today I was chatting with a friend and I realized that I miss being in front of the camera, but while I miss it, I'm kind of afraid at the moment, and I don't know if you can tell, but my voice is shaking and I'm kind of sweating and I'm out of breath, but I want to do this, and we are going to have a little chat, and I want to do something that I've been interested in recently, which is called, I think, Zen drawing, but I like to call it mindful drawing because some people call it that, and it's a beautiful name. So yeah, I'm going to do some art, and while I complete it, we are going to have a little chat, and I'm going to update you guys on a few things, maybe not. I don't know where it's going to go, but yeah, let's see. So welcome back. Sorry for not being in front of the camera. Like, while I miss being in front of it, considering how I'm nervous right now, I think it's wise to stay behind it. So today I'm going to be drawing my state of mind and how I'm feeling. And to do that, there is this method I learned, which I'm going to show you guys. Maybe you could try it as well. It works for me because like when I'm doing it, I'm very calm and I can get rid of all the things, all the thoughts that are bothering me or like giving me anxiety or like there's bad feelings. So this is something that I've been addicted to, I guess. I don't have my other notebook with me, so I can't really show you guys what I did. Oh wait, I do have it. So I'm going to show you guys some of my works, and you could decide if you like them or not and tell me in the comments. So this is my first drawing. I'm going to show you how I do it. And this is my nephew's. He was watching me while I did my thing, and I was like, do you want to try? And he was like, sure. So I gave him some colorful pencils and he did this. This is how beautiful his little mind is, or his big mind, I don't know. So this is my next work. This one, I love this one. This turned out to be very good. I like the curves, like not the curves, but like the patterns. And you know, when I do them, I don't have anything special in mind. I just do them and they turn out how they want to turn out. And this one, this is also my favorite because you can see a lot of different patterns in here. Like this one is my favorite. I'm going to show you guys a few more of these. Anyway, so here are the patterns that I drew. And then to my next work, this I used a blue pen and a black marker, and the color combination turned out really good, so I love it. And this one, I don't know how I was feeling when I was drawing this one, but I think I was rather calm because, as you can see, there are not a lot of crazy lines or crazy patterns. In a very short time, I'm going to show you how my mind is when I'm going insane. This one, I was having a rough night when I drew this one, and as you can see, it's a lot more complicated than this one or even the one that I drew the first time. And then this method, I was trying out something new. As you can see, it's a 3D drawing, which turned out okay because it was my, like, since it was my first try, I'm gonna accept it as a success. And then this one as well, I was trying a new method, which turned out quite okay, I guess. Let me zoom in a bit, like this. And the next one, you can see how anxious I was when I was drawing this, because of all the curvy lines that I drew. And it's, as you can see, I didn't know how to, like, where to finish the line, so I just did it and did it and did it, and the more I did it, the calmer I get, so I just went on with it. And this one, this is also something that I'm very proud of. You know, for inspiration, I often go on Pinterest, and none of the patterns that I was watching and seeing and saving, these are kind of unique to myself, and that's why I really love it. And this one, here I was angry, and you can, I think you can see the anger in it. You see these little details? Those are where my brain was kind of shutting down. but it kind of kept going as I went on and on. Things got a bit calmer around here. So yeah, and the next one, I think you can see how calm I was when drawing this one. Everything was very good, and I was happy with the day I had, almost, because of this. But yeah, you can see how. What I love about this technique is you can see your mind, and that's why I like calling it mindful drawing. And this one is something that I really love. I think I can finish this one, but I didn't want to touch it, and I wanted to leave it as it is. But yeah, all in all, this one also turned out to be a very nice piece, as you can see here. I don't. I think this one was the last one. Yeah. I don't have a lot of equipment to do more stuff. I only have these 3 pens, and that's all I have. I also use this blue pen here, and I make do with them. So you can't really expect more, but considering how much I've got, I think the outcome is always satisfying. In this new notebook that I specifically bought for this reason, for mindful drawing, I only did 2 pieces in this. This one, I told you guys I love this one because this is the first method of drawing I learned, and I really like to draw it. I can teach you guys how to do this. It's super easy, and it's also very helpful when it comes to calming your mind and the turmoil inside. Anyway, and this one I finished it before noon today, and I think this one is some cute piece. But yeah, I saw this something similar on Pinterest, and I was like, I want to try it out, and I did, and I love the outcome. So the method I was talking to you guys about, I'm going to show you how I do it, like these sort of drawing, this method here. Oh, by the way, this this notebook, I'm addicted to buying notebooks, and I just buy anything, and this one was something I bought. Can you guys guess what this is and who this one belongs to? If you do, you are too smart, because it's not as good. But anyway, in this one, do you know this character? If you do, I love you. And this one, I was learning how to do eyes, and for some reason, this one turned out to look like Gojo Satoru. But yeah, anyway. So this Cars book, it goes away. So to draw your mind, all you need to do is grab any pen you have with you. It can be black or any color you like. It can be a bright color. It doesn't really matter. I like black, so I go with black. And this one was the first color I learned it with. So anyway, I like doing it with black pens. Sorry. Okay, so what you do is you grab a pen and then pick somewhere to start off from. It doesn't really matter where you start. You just want to let your mind and your muscles decide where they want to go. And it doesn't really matter how messy those lines get. Just let it be and go with the flow. Like literally. Anyway, so mostly I start from this part, but today I want to start from this part just for the hell of it. Anyway, so you grab a pen and just draw lines that you think are representative of your brain, and just like that you draw your mind. As you can see, it's too messy and it doesn't look like anything yet. What you're gonna do is you grab the same pen or some other pen. This is a calligraphy pen that I have. I bought it ages ago, but I never got to use it until I found mindful drawing. So you look at your piece and you decide what you want to do with it. So, and it doesn't matter if the lines are too close to each other, or like there are a lot of them. And remember that you don't want to do it in one sit. Like, you don't have to do it in one sit. So just don't feel intimidated by it, and start from somewhere. I'm going to start from this part here, and what I'm going to do is color the inside of it. This is the very basic method of mindful drawing, and instead of like coloring it, you can also draw different patterns in them. And you know, it really depends on how you like to do it. Yeah, so you grab your pen and you color your mind away. And while doing it, I usually don't talk. So as you can see, I just turn my notebook a lot, just because I can't really focus. So I leave this one here and then do the one beside it, which is this one. Oh, I told you guys that I had some updates. You know, a few years ago, I don't know if you guys know it or not, but I do translations, and sometimes, not all the time, it's not my job. It's a side, like it's a part-time job that I sometimes do. So a few years ago, it was before the COVID, I was translating this very long and thorough article about ADHD and ADD. And while doing it, I realized that how I can resonate with it and how I can like relate to it. So I leave this one here and do this one. I remember I talked to my friend about it, and I said to her that I think I have ADHD, and she was like, yeah, shut up, you don't, you're just projecting the symptoms onto yourself. And I thought she made sense, so I let it go. Until recently, like when I say recently, I mean the past couple of years, ADHD is kind of turning into a trend or something. It's something that many people are talking about, and I always thought it's just a trend, but sometimes I think maybe it's not a trend and it's something that people are more aware of now, and therefore there are a lot of more talk about it. So anyway, with ADHD being a trend, and the more people talking about it, you see many memes and many videos and many pointers about ADHD and the experiences that people with ADHD have, and you kind of think that you also have them. So for a long time I was like, yeah, I'm just projecting, this is not me, this can't be me, or this isn't me. Until It's I think the third time I say until in less than 2 minutes. One of my friends pointed out that I sound like someone with ADHD, and don't ask me why or how come she thought that I had ADHD, but she did, and her partner had recently diagnosed with ADHD as well, so she was well read and well aware of it. So yeah, that's why I kind of went on and took some online tests. I think I took 3 to 4 tests, and most of them agreed that I had ADHD. Like if the point was 30, I got 27 or 26, something like that. But they are online tests, and you can't really trust online tests, especially for a psychological disorder or anyway. So I decided that I want a specialist's opinion. That's why I went ahead and booked a session with a specialist, and we had a test. Like, she had me tested over the phone and asked some questions, and told me about with regular tests you don't really get to have the questions being explained to you, so there is a high chance that you don't really understand the question and you give a wrong answer. So this specialist, she tried to kind of explain the questions to me, and after being done with all the questions, she was like, yeah, you sound like you have a moderate ADHD. And I was like, oh, so all this while I did have ADHD without realizing it. Like realizing it, just ignoring it. Anyway, so that's it. I am an ADHDer, and I don't know what to do about it, or what should I do about it. Someone told me that I should read a lot about it and ask other ADHDers opinions and experiences about their experiences and what they do with their symptoms, or to help their symptoms, or how to use it to their advantage. And I think I might do that because it sounds like a sound and sane suggestion. So you see how imperfect these lines are? You see? I don't really care about them. You shouldn't too. You might not notice it, but I do. And they bother me, but I let them bother me, and I don't do anything about them. They just color my mind away. So sometimes when it's too bad, I grab my pen that I used the first time. I make the line a little bigger just to cover the mistake. It won't be perfect, but it covers your mistake. I know I just told you that don't mind them, but sometimes you can't really ignore them. This one here. Another update is that my Russian class is almost over. I had 20. Wow, wait a minute. I had 28 sessions of Russian. Wow. Anyway, yeah. So I have 2 more sessions left and it will be over. My teacher says that the book that we finished, which is this book, let me show you. Oh my god. Sorry, oopsie. This book here, Русский souvenir, or something like that. This book is hilarious. Like the paintings and like the character drawings, they are so hilarious. Anyway, but my teacher says that I'm well into A2, but I don't really believe it. Like, I don't feel like an A2, especially in Russian. Like, I have a long way to go. But yeah, she says I'm an A2. I'm going to believe her and accept it and be proud of myself. But yeah, I'm not an A2. Yes, I am an A2. So after finishing these classes, I'm not going to take any more classes for Russian, and I'm going to do a self-study if I feel like it, because at the moment I don't really feel like studying Russian. I feel so stupid and too stupid to learn Russian. Like, I can't see any progress, especially I'm so mad at myself for being so bad at like pronouncing it. I remember the first few sessions my teacher was like, wow, your accent is so good, I think it's better than mine, and her accent is very good, and I was so proud of myself. But now I don't think so. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but my voice is a lot calmer right now than it used to be at the beginning of this video. Give me a sec. Sorry about that. I'm going to try something. I have a black marker. I don't know if it's any good. Wow, okay, wait a minute. Okay. Let's continue with this one. Okay. They are not similar. I don't know if you can notice it. If you can, that's great. My other update is on Brazilian Portuguese. I haven't been studying a word for 2 weeks, I guess, or 10 days. I'm like, at the moment, I'm so insecure about my language skills, and I just want to give myself some time and start it again some other time when I feel like I'm not as bad as I think I am. Okay, there's a problem. You see, every now and then there are pieces like this where two blank, I don't know what to call it, two blank sections come together and like stay side by side. In that case, what I do is I either make a new pattern inside of it, or I just connect it to the one beside it, like this one. It's easier, like, because I'm speaking right now, I can't really have control a lot over my lines, but it's better to outline it first and then color the inside of it. It makes things a lot easier, and you have a lot more control over how you color it. So you guys should try this method of mindful drawing. See, it connected well, but from where I'm seeing it, like, the colors don't match, but it's okay. We are not going to worry about over those little imperfections. They are going to be a part of this beauty. Next is this one. I think I should make tutorials about mindful drawing. I've seen many people do it. Maybe I should do it too. I've tried this method when I was feeling so bad, when my mood was so low and down, and believe it or not, it helped me greatly, and I hope it can help you guys as well and make you feel better about yourself and about everything else. It's actually like a lot easier to talk while doing something instead of just sitting in front of the camera and like speaking to the camera. What if I let it be like this? Okay, I'm not gonna color this one for now. Now I'm so comfortable with this type of drawing that I make innovations, and okay, so I don't know if I should let this part and this part stay side by side or not. So let me finish this one first, and then we'll decide if we should let it be or not. You might say that when you make these kind of adjustments, it's not true to what it was the first time you drew the lines. But remember that while coloring this, your mind calms, and I see it this way. Adjusting and repairing some parts is same as reorganizing your thoughts at the same time. And as you do this and feel better, your drawing also gets better. And those adjustments, just like how this coloring is helping you, those adjust and get more calmer and more organized. Your coloring also gets organized and more solid, I guess. Okay, this episode is going to be a lot longer than expected. It will take an eternity to upload, but I'm going to do it, and I don't care if none of you watch it, because I'm having fun, and okay, I hope you watch it. But anyway, yeah, I don't really care if you don't watch it. I'm okay with that. You see, what you can do is grab your first pen and redraw the remaining lines. It makes them bolder and kind of makes it more in harmony, I guess, with the colors. Do it in one go if you can. It's a bit hard for me, but I've gotten a lot better at this. Even now that I'm doing it in front of the camera, I have more control over my lines and my pen. And by the way, be mindful of this side of your hand, because depending on what kind of pen you use, your hand might get dirty and it will ruin your drawing as well. I'm leaving this one here because it's pretty. And what I like to do, I like to sign, like date it with the date of the drawing. Like this. So this is it. This is my drawing. I hope you liked this. So this was it. I hope you liked this episode and you enjoyed drawing with me. I hope you guys also try it at home and or anywhere else that you like. And please let me know how you feel about it and if you like it or not. And please like it. Yeah, thank you for watching me and see you in the next video. Bye bye.